Sandman.
Bonesworth is a mysterious skeletal creature made by Trevor Henderson. Bonesworth depicts a decrepit skeletal entity with a round head not unlike a human skull, composed of somewhat thin and rectangular jaws split horizontally by the slit that is Bonesworth's mouth, which has been shown to be often toothless, although a precise picture shows it with small and crooked teeth. The jaws connect to the entity's rotund occiput, which is frontally pierced with two large and hollow eye holes and a large opening in the middle which is intended to be the creature's nose. Bonesworth's head per se is split in two identical halves, and considering what's next, it is the frontal layer coating several identical layers which overlap on top of each other and are also able to split in half and crack open to reveal more layers. Theoretically, this could go on forever, as Bonesworth was confirmed to have infinite layers skulls underneath its frontal skull. The head connects to a small neck which can surprisingly support the disproportionately larger head size of Bonesworth. His neck is also linked lower to a strong and hollow rib cage with flat, symmetrical ribs. The rib cage has a narrow protrusion at the bottom which marks the end of the entity's body. Bonesworth possesses skeletal arms, each of them terminating at hands with an unidentified number of slender and fragile fingers. Bonesworth is a mischievous creature with an as of yet unknown origin. Word of God states that this entity is a good boy, and does not have any malevolent intentions or morality, as he is relatively harmless, albeit clingy and always there. Although, once Bonesworth has decided his favorite, he is almost impossible to get rid of. Despite being positive and benevolent, Bonesworth is still very likely to do several actions which aren't overall likable of him due to his mischievous nature, as mentioned before. Examples stated by Trevor include moving your ladder while you're climbing it, trapping you in the garage for several days, messing with your brake cables, or moving things around while you're out. However, it is likely that Bonesworth only does this playfully and with no harmful intent, considering his overall personality. Another unfavorable trait of Bonesworth is that he often, presumably unintentionally, brings insomnia and sickness. The exact nature of this sickness remains undisclosed. It has not been stated whether this only applies to Bonesworth's favorites, or anyone that happens to be near Bonesworth as it wanders around. Contrast to the nature of this trait, another wholesome moral characteristic Bonesworth is known for is that he doesn't care what one says, as he is a good listener and only likes hearing another voice. Interestingly enough, only those who are being followed by Bonesworth can see it. Bonesworth derives his name from a titular in-story mobile game said to be key to summoning him. Although the wording implies that this hasn't been confirmed in-story, whether this signifies that Bonesworth is a being from another world, dimension or realm is unknown. Bonesworth is apparently able to break laws of physics due to it possessing infinite layers which all overlap on top of each other. Theoretically, he would be able to make Morse code or generate noises with it if he wanted to. As mentioned before, Bonesworth is said to be able to be summoned via the titular mobile game. Bonesworth can also manipulate one's perspective to only have it be visible to whoever it's currently following, as well as bring insomnia and illness to people.